Dying. No, don't touch me. Smallpox. Mutated form. Smallpox.
Dr. Nance, it's Ray. I need a favor.
Ray? Ray?
Did you get the vaccine?
There is no vaccine. I tried to tell you on the telephone there is no smallpox vaccine because there is no smallpox. I wouldn't worry about it, though. You'd die of exposure in here first.
I just buried a guy in a freezer who said he had smallpox. Virulent, mutated smallpox. There's a blood sample on the shelf.
After we got off the phone, I made over a dozen phone calls. Hospitals, clinics. Ray, there hasn't been a single reported case of smallpox in almost 15 years. Nobody keeps the vaccine around anymore. I tried tracking some down through the MPA computer. As far as I can tell, World Health still keeps a small sample of the live virus just in case they have to manufacture some vaccine. Now, that's the only place we might even have a little luck.
All right, run the sample. Let me know how it turns out. Try again on the vaccine.
Ray, I'm telling you, I've done everything there is to...
Try. That's all I'm asking. Just try.
You know, if you have been infected, you'd be better off in a hospital where I can treat you.
No, I don't want to risk it. If I've got it. By the time you got me to a hospital, I would have been in contact with at least half a dozen people. If I do have it, this is where it stays. I'll wait for you.
I'll get back to you as quickly as I can.
Hello.
David. It's me.
Well, it's been a long time. How are you?
Ask me tomorrow. What do you know about World Health and smallpox?
I'm not in a position to discuss that with you.
About 2 hours ago, a man named Lewis Kelter dropped dead on my doorstep. He told me he worked for World Health and claimed that he was dying from some mutated form of smallpox. Now, I don't know if I've got it isolated. And I don't know who else he came into contact with. Now, you may not be free to talk to me, but I sure as hell am free to call the Times, the Examiner, the networks. Now, you want that?
About 6 months ago, WHO reported 6 cultures missing. It was smallpox virus. They keep it on hand in case they need to manufacture serum antibodies. The House Subcommittee on Health recommended a news blackout. We agreed. Until we got a line on it, there was no need to create public concern.
Well, you may find you're going to have public panic on your hands if this thing isn't stopped. They have any leads?
I'd have to get with Congressman Hartzler on it. He heads the subcommittee. Where are you?
Don't you mean how am I?
How are you?
I just asked somebody the same question. I don't know yet. Let's hope you don't read about it in the papers.
One, two, three.
Desperate moments measured out in second hands. Distant worlds that stumble through the dark. Quiet tears that fall upon abandoned land. Here in my world, you left your mark. I feel a cold hand clutching my
I'm listening.
You're okay. You can come out. My lab tech says he's never seen anything like it. It is smallpox, but the concentration is so high that it can gestate, emerge full-blown, and die all within a period of 4 hours. And it's accelerating, but they don't know why. The best guess is, if you haven't come down with it so far, you're out of the woods.
Knock on wood, eh?
Listen, it was a good thing you thought to burn that car and use the freezer. He was at the end of the viral cycle, but by the time you came in contact with him, he was still moderately contagious.
What about the vaccine?
I still want to get some for you, just to be on the safe side. I tried again, it was the same as before. There just hasn't been any call for this stuff for 15 years. But I'm going to keep searching. Listen, I want you to come into the hospital. I just want to run a few tests.
Thanks for your help, Doc.
What about the hospital?
Somebody I gotta talk to.
Well, if there's anything else I can do.
Thanks. We're even.
Congressman Hartzler, I'm sorry for busting in like this. It's just I didn't have any time to make an appointment. If you go for the button, sir, we are not going to be able to talk about smallpox.
Who are you?
Smallpox virus, 6 cultures, stolen from the World Health Organization. Your subcommittee recommended a news ban. Why?
You can leave now, or I can call security.
Well, I can leave now, and I'll just take the story with me.
Look, I don't know anything about this.
You don't know anything about this. You don't know anything about a man named Lewis Kelter who died about 6 hours ago, who I've got in a freezer at Cane and Doom Road? You don't know anything about that? About a mutated virus that kills people in 4 hours and then destroys itself? You don't know anything about that?
No. But if you do, I'll be happy to listen.
I'm sorry. I had gotten some kind of information that led me to believe that you were involved in some kind of cover-up. My name is Alan Ruckheiser. I'm a journalist. I work for United News Service. My editor sent me out on this wild goose chase. Would you please accept my apology, and please don't get me fired.
Forget it.
Thank you, sir. It's a vaccination mark, less than 6 months old. What are you afraid of? Smallpox is a dead disease.
Get him out of here.
Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. I'm leaving.
I'm gonna need a van out at Cane and Doom Road.
Sorry, guys, but I gotta go.